Good morning, everyone. The Delaware County Commissioner meeting for April 26, 2018 is now in session. Would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, good morning. To my right is Vice President of our board, Barb Lewis, and to my left is fellow Commissioner Jeff Benton, our County Administrator today, Mike Fromer, and Sarah Denova, our clerk. So let's begin.
Resolution number 18-452, in the matter of approving the electronic record of the proceedings from regular meeting held April 23rd, 2018, and work sessions held April 16th and 18th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-452. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We have no public or elected comment this morning. Resolution number 18-453, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CMA PR 0425 and memo transfers in batch number MTA PR 0425.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-453. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-454, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-454. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-455, in the matter of accepting and approving the Delaware County Sheriff's Office Transport Report for the month of March 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 18-455. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-456, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds for Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Good morning. Angela Thomas, Job and Family Services. There are 3 fund transfers here. One is a reimbursement to the public assistance from the Workforce Investment Act Fund. There's one that's a reimbursement from the Children's Services Fund to the Public Assistance Fund. Those are both for salaries and benefits that are required to be paid from the Public Assistance Fund. And then finally, a portion of the transfer from the County General Revenue Fund to the Children's Services Fund, funds that were appropriated for the current calendar year.
So all 3 of these are already budgeted. There's no
Yes,
bottom line.
they are. They're all budgeted.
Any other questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-456. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 18-457, in the matter of approving a letter in support of Kevin James Crawley, posthumous nomination for one of the Delaware County Foundation's Community Service Awards.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion.
Jane anywhere.
She's downstairs with that.
Yeah, she's not going to talk about it. I think we all know what's going on.
Yeah, I think we've already stated very clearly how we felt about Kevin and the role and the job he did, and I don't know if anybody else wants to add anything or not.
No, I'm just glad with this letter, when we approve it, then this letter will be, then this resolution will be sent on to the Delaware County Foundation, so it will enable Kevin to be considered for a community service award. He could be considered independently of this letter, but it's just more support.
Adds our endorsement.
Right, exactly.
Nomination.
Exactly.
Presumed nomination.
Commissioner, you have anything else you want?
No.
With that, let's vote.
Vote on motion 18-457. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill? Resolution number 18-458, in the matter of transfer of funds.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Lewis, seconded by Commissioner Benton. Discussion.
Good morning, Cy Kelly, Deputy County Administrator. This transfer is needed to make the final payments for the courthouse. And I recommend your approval.
Questions or comments? Vote.
Vote on motion 18-458. Mr. Merrill? Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we will jump forward to administrative reports.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Because
Good
we're
job.
way early.
We'll do reports, but based on the time, we might have time to go ahead and do executive before. I don't think we have items that are going to require a lot of time. If with
Yes.
Agreement from the
Yes.
board?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's,
Good.
I have nothing to report today.
Commissioner Bennett?
Just a couple things. Regional planning is tonight.
In this building.
In this building, right, it's across the hall. The Central Ohio Symphony has a concert Saturday evening. It's called Moonrise. It's a really good, it's a good series. This is kind of the second one that they've done with this composer, and it's really good material at Great Chapel Saturday at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. So I would encourage everyone to go if you can. This symphony is really good. That's all I got.
Okay. And I have nothing. I think we'll go ahead and move into executive session, and if we are a few minutes late, if somebody just let the people know that can be a little late, but I think we'll probably be back by 10.
Okay.
With that,
Resolution number 18-459, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of employment, promotion, compensation of a public employee or public official.
So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-459. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Romero?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We are now in executive session.
Resolution number 18-460, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-460. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill? Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We are now out of executive session, and I believe we have a hearing soon.
Yes. Resolution number 18-461, reconvening of public hearing for consideration of the Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC drainage improvement petition filed by Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-461. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill? Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 18-462, in the matter of approving for a specific occurrence a suspension of Rule 3, speaker registration, Rule 4, limitations, and Rule 7, public comment procedure from the rules governing public comment before the Board of County Commissioners of Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-462. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill? Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Okay, with that, I'm not sure if it's appropriate for me to expedite the reading of this, since we have no apparent pro or con, but I don't want to break any rules, so I will quickly go through it just to make sure. Welcome to the reconvening of the first hearing for the consideration of the Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC drainage improvement petition. This is a continuation of the hearing opened on November 30th, 2017. There's a sheet circulating. We're going to hear an updated report. We'll take questions from the board, hear from all those in favor, those opposed. We'll continue back and forth and take more questions from the board after listening to testimony. And the report of the engineer of the board will decide whether to grant petition or maybe whatever course you recommend. How's that? With that, I'll turn it over.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brett Bacon, Delaware Soil and Water District. If you recall at the first hearing, or the first convening of the first hearing, we recommended continuance to ensure that the easement that has been obtained by MI Homes from Mr. Ed Ross on the property owned by Mr. Ross was of sufficient size and location to accommodate the approved engineering plans or what would be submitted for approval by the Delaware County Engineer's Office. At this point, those engineering plans have been submitted and are under review, but they have not been approved to date. We would recommend a 6-month continuance of the first hearing, at which time hopefully the engineering plans will have been approved and we can make a final recommendation.
You suspecting it'll take a full 6 months, or probably something less than that, or?
I'll let Brett answer that question.
Brett Bergerford, Delaware County Engineer's Office. The plans are essentially in a back check stage right now for the final engineering. I spoke with our Development Review Department just this morning for a realistic update. And the 6-month time frame is more than sufficient for the continuance. We feel the 6 months, just to kind of keep in the spirit of this continuance, it would leave us enough time to hash out any possible details, because until they're approved, because they include not only the stormwater, but also all the traffic components, all of our standards. So
You don't expect any more contingencies? Are we prepared to handle this at the next?
we would not anticipate an additional continuance.
Any other questions?
Are there any legal issues with a second continuance or future, I mean, we can,
In
there's
the
no
past,
restrictions on the number of continuances or timeline?
We've had ditch petition projects in the past that have had multiple continuances. And I think Eric had commented on those, and this process is being handled in the same way as those are.
Just want to make sure we're
I probably should know the answer is, if you're prepared to go in 4 months, can we move, we don't have to wait the full 6 months, yes or no?
We have to continue to a date certain.
So it can't be before that date. So I guess on the question of the 6-month continuance, is that going to inconvenience the people who file the petition, or is that a
Not-
reasonable time frame? Or do you think you need the full 6 months?
The ditch petition process won't have any impact on their engineering plans or the moving forward with the groundbreaking for their future phases of their.
So there's no negative impact for the petition?
No, none. They're
Other questions?
No.
Commissioner Lewis? Read the-
Resolution number 18-463, in the matter of closing the public hearing for consideration of the Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC improvement petition
sorry.
filed by Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-463. Mr. Merrill? Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
We now need a resolution to continue.
Resolution number 18-464.
Is that not one we
No, I read the
You
closing.
closed the,
We don't want to close it, so we need
Oh.
to rescind that resolution.
Sorry,
okay.
that was my bad.
So somebody, you'll move to rescind the resolution?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
Motion.
Motion made to
I'll
rescind,
second.
and a motion second.
second the motion to rescind.
Commissioner Benton, and vote.
Vote on motion 18, or to rescind the resolution 18-463. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
And now we need to read the one for the continuation.
Yes. Resolution number 18-464, in the matter of continuing the public hearing for consideration of the Scioto Ridge Crossing Drainage Improvement Petition filed by Scioto Ridge Crossing LLC until Thursday, October 4th, 2018 at 10 a.m.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 18-464. Mr. Merrill? Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
That is a little unusual.
Yes.
so
Sorry about
I
that.
think we all understand how that happened. With that, I failed to give Commissioner Lewis an opportunity to comment earlier, and my apologies. Did you have anything you wanted
No comment right now. I'll wait till Monday.
to? And do accept my apologies.
Oh, that's just fine. I certainly do.
It was an oversight. I felt a little embarrassed by that. With that, we have no other business at the moment. We will recess until 11 o'clock at the location. Let me find it. I'll read it.
Hartford Road and
At the location of near Hartford Road, County Road 605, near Hartford Road and County Road 605 in Trenton Township. We'll recess and reconvene at 11 o'clock or thereabouts. Okay?